YouTube, what is going on? It is that NBA guy Josh. It is April 29th, 2015, and the topic of this video is LeBron James? Is Mr. James a selfish person and a selfish player? Now, the reason I'm making this video is because I see it all over YouTube. I see it all over Facebook. I see it all over Twitter. Not all the time, but I see it a lot. LeBron's a selfish player, this and that, people talking about him, then hating on him. First off, if you're going to love him or hate him, you still acknowledge him as the great player that he is. Okay? He might be selfish. He might have done some things that you don't agree with, but there is no denying that LeBron James is a phenomenal talent. Phenomenal. Okay? You can't deny him. Just like I grew up hating Kobe Bryant just because I thought he was arrogant. I didn't like the way he carried himself. Is he one of the best players of all time? Of course he is. I mean, dude, come on. Give respect where respect is due, even if you don't like the person. Just try it out one time. It's good for you. So anyway, you know, people say he's not loyal. People say, he's selfish. Look what they did to him in Cleveland before he went to the Heat, right? Look what they did to him, okay? Literally 7 years went by, okay? From 2003 when he was drafted to 2010 when he defected. They put no teams around him. What players did they put around LeBron James? Who did they put around him? Daniel Gibson? Ricky Davis? Zydrunas Ilgauskas? It was decent. He made the All-Star team a couple times. Besides Z, you didn't put anybody around him. Anybody. Drew Gooden? Really? Sasha Pavlovich? Come on. So these are the guys that you put around him, right? He's been asking you for help, okay? He's been asking everyone, just give me some help, okay? I can't do this alone. I refuse to do this alone. You guys brought in Shaquille O'Neal as like his last leg. He had like one good leg left. Delonte West, what a joke. I think Delonte West was a nice NBA player. But to put him alongside LeBron James and have him start when he's starting to peak in his career, you have got to be kidding me. You've just got to be kidding me. That's the best you guys can do. It doesn't work like that. So LeBron James leaves, okay? And people say he was selfish. The Cleveland Cavaliers had 7 years to put a team around him, okay? Keep in mind, LeBron James knew he had a legacy to fill, okay? He wants to be one of the greatest players of all time. I don't blame him. I think if you do something, you should want to be the very best that you can possibly be. And if you see that you can be better than the guy that the rest call the best, Michael Jordan, you have to do what you have to do. That's just anyone in his position would have done the exact same thing. The exact same thing. Put yourself in a job. You know that you're worth $20 an hour. Okay, say you're whatever it is. Say you're worth $100 an hour. Okay, and you're working at a job that's paying you $50 an hour. Okay, and you keep wanting to move up and you love where you work. Okay, you love where you work. You're very loyal to that workplace. Okay, but you know you can get up to $100 an hour. You know you can do it, but you're just being restricted, and that's exactly what LeBron James was doing, or that's what they were doing to him. He was restricted. They didn't give him the pieces. He told them a million times to do it, and he left. He went to a team, Miami, that had amazing leadership, Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra. They had one of his best friends, Dwayne Wade, also one of the best players in the NBA at the time, and they brought in Chris Bosh. Why on earth would you not? Oh, by the way, if I should mention this, it was in Miami. It's warm there year-round. I live 30 minutes north of it. It's amazing if you have a lot of money, like obviously the king does. So why would you not move? Anyone would move, okay? He was restricted. He gave Cleveland the opportunity. I guarantee you if they brought in 2 or 3 pieces, you don't have to bring in people that are his equal. There is no equal, but you don't have to bring in players that are his equal. Give him one person like Pippen that, was second fiddle to Jordan. Give him one play. How many times did he have someone that was a running mate in Cleveland? You can't name one because he didn't have one. Dwayne Wade, his running mate, then he brought in, Chris Bosh with them. Also, on top of that, you had a really good supporting cast. Mario Chalmers. They were able to bring in Ray Allen because they were building something. They brought in Mike Miller. Um, they had a lot of good players that were role players that knew their roles. Okay, Udonis Haslem, guy I respect pretty much more than anybody in the NBA because that guy he's loyal. You can't say he's not loyal. He literally passed up on $30 or $40 million over the course of his career to stay in Miami because this is where he's from. So, guys like that, they know the role, no ego, team first. Those are the guys that they put around LeBron. And what did he do? He flourished. Can you really call LeBron a disloyal and just selfish player? If how can Cleveland say that, or how can any fan say that when he was pushed into that position? Okay, if Michael Jordan started the first 7 years of his career, I guarantee you he was going to another team. The Knicks, the Lakers, the Celtics. Pick one, he's going there. Okay, if they didn't have Scottie Pippen, if they didn't put players, like Bill Wennington, just big guys that know their roles. If they didn't put that around him, he's done. He's the best player of all time. I'll never take that away from Michael Jordan, but no player can win it themselves. It is not possible. One player cannot win it themselves. Look at my Knicks and Carmelo Anthony. Melo, amazing player. One of the best scorers in the league. One of the best scorers in league history. And they had the second to worst NBA record this year. Granted, he was a little hurt, but he wouldn't have taken the full year off if they were in the hunt for the playoffs. I guarantee you that. So, what do you guys think? Is LeBron selfish? Is the points that I'm trying to make here coming across? If you're a hater, if you're a lover of LeBron, doesn't matter. Drop some stuff in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. This has been, oh my God, my voice is killing me. This has been That NBA Guy Josh, and I'm out. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.